Hello everybody and welcome back to Cask. Today we are celebrating our 1-year anniversary by cracking a lovely William Larue Weller. So this is a 2022 William Larue Weller, one of the best vintages in honestly the last decade. So I'm really excited to get to share this here with you guys today and reflect on our year together. It's been a very fun year and honestly I'm really happy with how we've been going so far. So excited for what's to come. It's really crazy to think it's been a year already. I mean, I look back on some of my older videos. I guess I'll put a little bit of a clip of my oldest video on your screen right now. Welcome to Cask. Today I'm going to be introducing my channel, so thanks for joining me. I'm glad you're here. Yeah, we've come a long way. I mean, we have shelves now. We didn't have that when we first started. We have bottles on those shelves. We also didn't have that when we started. We have B-Tax, we have Pappies, we have Jack Daniels. We have all these fun bottles. We've built such an amazing collection together, and we've gotten to try some of the coolest things. I mean, we've tried Michter's 20, Michter's 25, we've tried Pappies, we've tried all these fun things. I mean, look, I don't know many people that can say that they've posted YouTube reviews of them trying every single Buffalo Trace Antique collection before the age of 23. So it's really been a fun journey so far, and I just have so many ideas for all the months and years to come. So I'm so excited to share this here with you guys. But today we're going to kind of sit back, relax, we're going to enjoy some William Larue Weller. We're going to reflect a little bit on the channel. We're going to give a nice review of William Larue, but let's start off by just cracking this absolutely gorgeous bottle here. I mean, this is fun. I've never cracked a William Larue, and this is one of the most expensive bottles that I've cracked. I think the King of Kentucky is probably still the most expensive. This might be the second most expensive. This is up there for me. All right, kind of ripped it a little bit there, but oh well, it's okay. It's a cheap bottle, right? So, and there's the cork pop. That sounded pretty awesome. And let's have a nice little pour here together. Oh, that is just beautiful. Oh man, just the smell on it is really, really nice here. Okay, and I do like to leave the top of my bottles when I can. I don't know, I just think the bottles look nicer that way. Let me know down below in the comments if you guys like adding those, if you guys always remove them. I don't know, I like having it on. That's just a personal preference. But we are actually going to take a quick break and give this about 10 or 15 minutes because I know the whiskey snobs, like myself, know that neck pours are a real thing, so we should give this a little bit of airtime before we jump right into it. So I'll see you guys in a second. And we're back. That was a painful 15-minute wait, but I'm sure it was worth it here. I love William Larue Weller, and it's really amazing to think that I now own a bottle of this. I actually first tried this back in March of last year, so it's been nearly a year and a half since I first tried William Larue, and honestly, I've only had it a couple times since, and I think most of those times I shared it with you guys here on the channel, so this is just not a spirit that I get to visit a lot. I've had a lot of Thomas Handy. I've had like probably more than a bottle's worth of Thomas Handy. I've had a bunch of George T. Stagg, maybe 8 ounces, 10, 12 ounces of George T. Stagg, but William Larue is the kind of thing, honestly, I've only had maybe 3 or 4 ounces of it total. I've tried all the last 5 vintages, and then I think we tried 2015 once in a video, and about that's it. So actually maybe like 5 or 6 ounces I've had. So I've had a little bit, but it's nice to finally own a bottle and share it here with you guys here. Let's get right into this review. Oh my god, the 2022 is just so fruity. Pure red fruit galore on this. That is great Buffalo Trace, but then it's in the backdrop of some really rich wheat where you get like the vanilla custard on it, you get the caramel corn on it. You're getting some really nice caramel. You're definitely getting a little bit of baking spices. This is a wheater, but that doesn't mean that it totally shies away from having a little bit of spiciness. Always felt William Larue is always a little spicy, and that's okay. I think it adds to the complexity. I quite like it. And honestly, it's also smelling pretty hot. Now, this is a relatively average offering. This is a 124.7 proof, I believe. So, yeah, 62.35% alcohol. So, right around where 2024 was, which I think was like 125.3. 2023 was actually a little bit higher at 133, but some people say it was a little bit less refined. Kind of the same thing with 2020. That was also like 134.5 proof, and that one was very, very good, but people also say it was a little bit rougher around the edges because of that proof. So a lot of people have actually leaned towards the lower proof William Larue Wellers, which is kind of interesting. Although there is a hazmat, and that's the most valuable William Larue, except for the first few. That's the 2014 vintage. Hopefully we'll have to try that one day. I mean, hazmat William Larue, they did it once. we are going to try it. I mean, mark my words, one day we will try that William Larue. Sure. Hopefully it probably doesn't even take that long for us to try it, but we'll see. Anyways, let's take a sip of this lovely William Larue Weller. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a nice little warm-up pour right there. No, I had some other whiskey before this. This is not my first pour of the day. Don't worry. Yeah, super rich, super full-bodied. I really love the fruit on 2022. I mean, you just can't replicate that. That is just pure, like you have the cherry galore on it. You also have that like plum candy on it. You have some darker berries on it. But then it mixes into that incredible wheat funk to it. And that vanilla custard. Oh wow, that is such a good pour of whiskey here. I mean, really getting some real rich, like stewed fruits on it, while also still getting like that wheated backbone. There's a nice heat to it, and there's a nice balance to it. That is definitely my favorite William Larue of any of the years that I've had. And like I said, I mean, I guess I've had 6 different William Larues. I guess that's actually quite a few William Larues. But I've had like half ounces or 1 ounces. I actually don't think I've ever had a second ounce of any William Larue except for this 2022. I've had it once before. This is my second time having it. And I guess now we have a whole bottle of it to enjoy. And I really wanted to get the bottle because I think we can use this on so many different blinds on the channel. And we can really have fun with it. I mean, at some point we need to do a full Weller lineup. And, you know, we'll definitely throw in the William Larue into that and see just how badly it crushes Weller Foolproof and Weller 107 and all that stuff. But man, and I've always had a special place for William Larue, and that's partially because like Bruzel, I mean, it's his favorite whiskey of all time, at least it was about 2 years ago when I was really getting to bourbon and I watched a lot of his videos, and he said that, oh, he just absolutely loved William Larue, and it's crazy to think, I mean, I now own a bottle, it's so fun. But anyways, I mean, just thinking more about the 1 year. Now, I will be posting a video on the Patreon. It'll be a Patreon exclusive video. Actually, my first ever Patreon exclusive video. We've been doing the Patreon for 4 months, and I've claimed that one of the perks of the paid Patreons is that they get access to exclusive videos. This is the first one we're going to do. Hopefully we'll do a couple more. Maybe it's more of a monthly thing. It's not going to be super common that I do them, but we will really sit down and reflect a lot more about the fact that it's been a year and, you know, just kind of how everything's been going with the barrel picks, with the Patreon, with the channel. Because it's fun, because when I first started the channel, I said in 1 year from now, I really hope I'm somewhere between 1,500 and 2,000 subscribers. And we're right around that kind of like 1,650, 1,700 mark right now. So really love to see it. I'm really exactly where I was hoping I would be. And maybe in a year from now, I mean, maybe 5,000 I think is a fair goal. I think if we can triple in size in 1 year from where we are right now, I would be very, very happy. But anyways, back to this William Larue. Oh man, this is the best William Larue that I've ever had. I will say, this is a neck pour, but honestly, while I am a believer in neck pours, I think if you give it enough air, especially on the BTECs, they actually don't change all that much. I think there are a lot of bottles that change greatly. I think the BTECs are just so good that honestly off the neck, they're amazing. And then I think there have been like a few vintages, like the 2023 George T. Stagg, that one actually did need like a few weeks, maybe a few months to really warm up in the glass. But I think, you know, a lot of these off the neck, they're as good as they'll get, and they're just so, so incredible. I mean, we're right around a 9.0 here. I mean, this is just so absolutely delicious. Let's take another sip. Man, that's the pour of whiskey that you say, yeah, it's $1,150 on secondary. But you know what? If I look at that, like, it's 25 ounces in it, and that works out to like, what, $45 an ounce? You know what? We poured about an ounce for ourselves today. Would I pay $45 to have it again? I would. This isn't something that I will crush. This is a bottle that I will cherish. I'll probably have this exact bottle for probably 2 or 3 years. And I'm really, really excited to get to enjoy it with you guys for all the years to come. And you guys will always see it in that spot where I replaced it with a Willet right now, but it'll be there soon. And man, that is just so, so awesome. And for $45 for 1 ounce, it's actually worth it. But for $1,100 for the whole bottle, I don't like to say anything is worth all that. But you know what? If you're going to spend that kind of money on anything, might as well spend it on William Larue Weller. Let's take this final sip here and let's give it a rating. Oh, amazing. The stewed fruits all in that front palate. And then the mid palate all that like vanilla custard cream comes out, and the caramel corn on it. A nice rich oak backbone holds throughout the pour. Starts getting slightly spicy towards the mid-late palate here. And that finish, I mean, the custard just stays with you. That red fruit just stays with you. That is one of the best pours of whiskey I've ever had. Really, really amazing. Not the best. I mean, we've had better stuff this year, but it's really, really delicious. One of the best bottles that I own for sure. I'm going to go ahead and rate that a 9.0. Super happy with that bottle. I mean, just a great baseline for what I think a 9.0 should be. I mean, we are very full-bodied. We're complex here. It's not a particularly unique pour. I think we can get a lot of these same notes on a lot of other things, but putting them all together with that kind of balance, with also having that kind of depth on each particular note. You know, it's not just the complexity. It's not just how many notes. It's just each individual note, how interesting that particular note is. It's an amazing blend of whiskey that is so, so good. But anyways, thank you guys so much for joining me on this journey. I mean, it's been 1 year. We'll hopefully have another great year. We'll hopefully have many years to come. I've really been having so much fun with this. When I started this channel, I said something really interesting that I'll play right now. Rating things, I love talking about whiskey, and I want more bourbon buddies. And so since I don't have many friends in real life just yet that are into this journey, I thought, well, I'm going to make some YouTube friends, and that's what you guys are here for. Yeah, I said that I wanted to have more whiskey friends because I don't have a lot of in real life friends that are into this hobby. I am a little bit on the younger end. A lot of my friends don't even drink, let alone are super into bourbon at this age. So I wanted to have more whiskey friends, and I can honestly say that I've made a lot of great friends in my 1 year here. I mean, I don't even want to name them because I could just keep naming them all day, but so many of those Patreon guys, so many of the people that have just been here since the beginning. I mean, I'm thinking of like I said, I don't want to name names because there's just so many and I don't want to forget anybody, but you guys know who you are. Thank you so much. I guess a quick special thank you to Adariz. He deserves his own shout out because he was my first subscriber. He did the first comment. He's been here since the beginning. He's one of my bailiffs now. He's seen everything. He's seen when we were at 50 subs, 100 subs, 200, 500, 1,000, 15. He's seen everything. He's seen the Patreon grow from nothing to where it is today. He's seen all these picks now coming in, and thank you so much for staying around. I hope you are having fun, and I hope everybody else is also having fun too. This is a fun video. And look, I will talk about this kind of stuff a little bit more. I'm going to record the exclusive Patreon video right after this, and we're going to talk a little bit more about just how everything is going, and it'll be more of a podcast style, so you don't really have to watch the video, but just listen in, and it's going to be a lot of fun. But anyways, thank you all so much for joining me on this journey. Cheers to many more months and years to come of amazing whiskey together. With that, I hope you all have a lovely rest of your day, and I'll catch you all in the next one.